Hello, I'm Daniel and welcome to the Emunah Project. We're here at the Emunah Project are continuing in our series of videos with respect to information, education, guidance, advice. And I mentioned in a previous video the Lashon Hara, the wicked speech with respect to the spies. These are the spies that Moses sent to check out the land of Israel and to bring back a report. You know, how are things? What does it look like? Is it a good place? Is there a place for cattle? Is there fresh water? What about the troops? Are the cities fortified? Are they strong? 10 of the 12 came back, evil reports. 2 said, it's a great place, we can take them. Moses sent spies to the land of Canaan, book of Numbers 13, verse 17. Later on, Joshua, he also sent spies to spy out the land prior to conquering it. Joshua had, however, had no trouble with the spies. In contrast, when Moses sent out his spies, 12 distinguished leaders of the Jewish nation, a terrible calamity resulted. And the impact of this calamity was felt by the entire Jewish people, who had to wander in the wilderness for 40 years, one for each day that the spies were in Israel as a punishment for their agreeing with you and having sympathy with the evil report. So what happens 40 years later? Moses sends out 12 spies as a disaster. Joshua sends out spies. No problem. Perhaps the difference is in the numbers. Our sages cite verse 22. And you all came close to me. In other words, Moses is speaking to the people, saying, originally, apparently, he would have sent 1 or 2 spies, but the people pressed him. And they wanted one from each tribe, one from each band. They didn't trust Moses. They didn't trust each other. And this was a problem. This lack of unity, this lack of cohesion, this mistrust of them. Because of this, this was the seed. This lack of appreciation, this lack of discernment of the value of a person, that was the beginning. They didn't trust each other. They didn't trust how things would go. Each tribe wanted its own representative. So, what happened to their kinship? What happened to their sense of family, their sense of being a people? Well, apparently, it took a hiatus that presented itself as a breach among the tribes. If all the tribes could not agree on a leadership that was to represent them all, then it is no wonder that this feeling of insecurity led to this enormous tragedy. As I said in previous videos, a lot of the origins, a lot of the sources of Lashon Hara comes in this lack of appreciation of another person's value. And we denigrate them, we hold them lower, and when they are lower, we can then feel free to step all over them by slandering them. We're going to be doing more videos along these lines. Please come back, please watch, please learn, and until next time, on behalf of the Emunah Project, I'm Daniel, and thank you too much.